Hey guys, Mike here with a new Spotlight DLC review. Today's subject is Cocoon by Catfish and the Bottlemen. If you're looking for a review for this week's new DLC, check out Kim's video for Off the Charts number 6. If I sound like I'm sick, I apologize, but I kinda am. Anyway, is this song any fun to play? Let's find out. The drums chart starts you off at the end of the count-in with a double kick and hits on the red and blue. This is followed by kicks on each beat line accompanied by hits on yellow. The main beat of the verses is rather untraditional. It's like a mini drum roll that goes blue, red, blue, yellow, yellow. No double stroking required, and it's actually not hard to pull off once you get the feeling for it. No, your main worry in this chart would be the double hits on the snare, quickly followed by a hit on blue. The snare hits, I recommend you do learn to double stroke. Doing so alleviates any need to cross over. Moving on, pre-chorus 1 is almost entirely yellow and blue with on-beat kicks. The beat in the choruses are more of what you would expect for a drums chart. It's a 4-hit beat on the green and red. During the transition from chorus 1 to verse 2, there's an awkward fill with a 3-note snare burst. Be careful to not exceed the roll limit if you're stuck with one like I am. Stupid Mad Catz kit. Anyway, pre-chorus 2 does not have the pattern as the first. Instead, it's just the same as the verses. Skipping ahead to the bridge, what you have here is a 2-hit beat on blue and red, as well as some hits on yellow. This 2-hit beat transitions from blue to green during the guitar solo. The rest of the song is mostly what I've already established, so I'm not going to get into it. That was a lot of words for one chart. It sure gave me a lot to talk about, which is a really big plus. I give the drums chart an 8.5 out of 10. I'm doing the charts in a different order this time around, and for a reason. Anyway, the guitar chart begins with some yellow and orange chords. The verses are pathetic. They give you 2 notes at a time, the second of each set being a sustain. Pre-chorus 1 is an interesting specimen. It's basically 4 chords with single notes in between. So why is it interesting? Because to me, it sounds ridiculously undercharted. It sounds to me like it should just be constant strumming. I'll be honest, I didn't even notice until I sat down to write this review, but after a closer listen, it does sound undercharted to me. I don't know, maybe I'm going insane. Moving right along, the choruses consist of a pattern that's similar to the bridge. 4 chords with single notes between them. The difference is the strumming pattern. The next new pattern comes in pre-chorus 2, which is a little reminiscent of the first, but this time it's all single notes and includes some hopos. The bridge is just 2 different chords with single notes. The solo isn't very hard, but it does have some reverse grace notes at the end of it. If you're going to miss in just one spot in the solo, these grace notes would probably be the spot, because grace notes have a relatively high margin of error. Nothing more to say on the chart. This one's okay, but without much going on. I give the guitar chart a 5 out of 10. The bass chart begins with chords on bass? Well, this chart ought to be very interesting, right? No, you would be wrong. Verse 1 is better than guitar by miles. Even though it's really repetitive, it's a hell of a lot better than holding sustains. Both pre-choruses have a somewhat similar pattern to guitar, but without the chords and with fewer notes. Same with the choruses. Skip all the way to the bridge, and what we have here is the same rhythm as the choruses. Nothing to get excited about. The ending has the same chords from the intro, and that's really it. While this bass chart is really repetitive, it does have a decent amount of notes, so I give the bass chart a 5 out of 10. The vocals chart starts with a very short wait, short enough to not have a countdown. The first thing I notice about this chart is that it has a lot of slides. Thankfully, none of them are all that drastic, so they're extremely manageable. These slides do make the chart all the more interesting though. However, that's taking 1 step forward, and the chart takes 2 steps back when you look at just about everything else. I mean, there's really not much to say here. The verses are all the same, the pre-choruses are all the same, and the choruses are all the same. The bridge brings little light back though, as it has a different pattern. Okay, that's all nice. Then we look at the harmonies. Holy hecking Jesus, this sucks. With literally one exception, they just do the same crap, and they're only in the choruses. What's that one exception, you're wondering? Well, the last phrase, which is only the 2 harmony parts. To me, it's not worth it sitting through the rest of the song just to do it. Nor is it worth going into practice mode just to do it. Ugh. I give the melody a 3 out of 10. While there are a few different patterns, none of them are all that special. The harmony score is a 1.5 out of 10. I am not at all, in any way, blaming Harmonix for their charting decision here, since it is accurate. I'm just saying it's not fun. The party score is a 6 out of 10. Apparently people know about Catfish and the Bottlemen according to Spotify, but I've never heard people around me actually talk about them. The final vocal score for Cocoon is 3.5 out of 10. This is far from an ideal rock band song. Vocals are pathetic, both string instruments are mediocre. Drums, on the other hand, is an exceptional choice, and is really Cocoon's only saving grace. Still, wouldn't you rather have a song that's fun on all instruments than just the one? I guess if you're solely a drummer, you could not care less. I give Cocoon a total score of a 5.5 out of 10. That's my time. If you enjoyed, please give us a like, and also hit that subscribe button for more rock band content in the future. Be sure to check out some of our other videos, and have a great day, everyone.